time.
Yeah, they wouldn't do the shit. They wouldn't do the shit like to your face, you know.
Right here. Jaja posting about something completely unrelated, but that's not enough.
Yes, I would.
You can see this totally well.
Hell yeah, I would.
With a literal.
I might even do it better than I do it on here.
Dude, from now on, dude, these people say this shit so much. Like, they cry wolf so much from now on. Next time they say that, they're like, oh, he's a racist, like, white supremacist. I'm just gonna say, yeah.
True.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, you should.
How'd you know?
By repeatedly calling them.
How did I know? By watching you. Just like anyone else would. If they just tacitly watch you, idly, they will also discover you're a white supremacist. I am J-Star. Tonight we are reacting to Leaflit. Reacting to Rev Says Desu. Let's go. Let's go, bro.
In this video, we're going over another round of people on Twitter and Blue Sky whining about so-called YouTubers, including Kirsha, we've talked about before. She's nuclear these people. They have all sorts of headcanon about her. She's been deemed problematic, therefore they feel the freedom to say anything they want about her, but also anyone she even comes into contact with, including individuals like the VTuber Chacha.
Well, I mean, she peddles right replacement conspiracy theories, man.
Collaborate with her, and their communities seem to really enjoy the collaboration. But of course, people on social media are crashing out.
Dude, the sad thing is, I totally feel this too. Where like, I don't really like collabing with people that aren't that haven't done political stuff before, because I don't want to I don't want to hurt my friends. You know what I mean? I don't want to get them harassed, right? So it's like I just keep to myself because of that. I keep to myself into like other political people because it's like there's really
you should do that more often. In fact, you should just keep to yourself all the time, Leaflit. In fact, maybe you should stop getting your fans in on it, too. Like, maybe you should just stop streaming entirely. You know, that's just what I think, though.
From talking to me, but everyday people, I feel really bad about it.
And to cancel both of them for this collaboration, even trying to virtue signal in replies of unrelated tweets, you know, the usual stuff. Because everyone on this scenario here has a round of Kirsha derangement syndrome. They not only want to say outrageous things about her and see about her every day, but they also want to see about anyone she collaborates with, or they think, oh, well,
yo, why are people getting mad at me when I peddle white replacement conspiracy theories? It must be that they're obsessed with me. That must be what it is. Yeah.
But of course, all these
got him.
About Kirsha are something you see on the regular. You have this individual literally tagging her while calling her a white supremacist, and Kirsha would react to this tweet on stream and make fun of this individual.
This guy goes after me all the fucking time. In fact, he went after me recently, and then he had to lock the thread. He got absolutely fucking destroyed. Let me see if I can find it. Dude got annihilated yesterday. And this is exactly why Black/African Americans hate white people like powder. Blatant racist stereotyping. It's just a joke. Not when the only people laughing are the racist pieces of shit scumbags. And it says right here at the bottom. Blatant racist stereotyping. It's just a joke. Not when the only people laughing are the racist pieces of shit scumbags. And it says right here at the bottom. Only some accounts can reply because they got so fucking blown up in the comments they had to lock the thread. Yeah. This guy's super fucking mad, dude. I wish I could find that thread actually. The whole thing. Yeah, there it is. Fucking locked up. Freaking powder, dude. You think I'm racist, Nazi bigot? You have pronouns in your bio, I don't even know what you are. Oh my god, dude. I wanted to reply to this, but then I got locked, so I couldn't reply. Unfortunate. Anyway, let's keep going with this. Yeah, this guy goes after me too.
And their unfounded claims, which is totally fair game, right?
They're kind of like in the circle with like there's like a circle of these people, and like they camp. What they do is they camp like VTubers like me, Powder, Kirsha, Celestium, and like we get camped by these people, and then they just talk shit constantly.
But on social media,
Orbiter, I think so. I don't know.
Every right to farm.
Look, man, when it comes to you can't just go after the like when it comes to debating these people, when it comes to antagonizing them, it's tempting to go after the low-hanging fruit, right? And sometimes you should go after the low-hanging fruit, but only when it's a slam dunk. Only when there are stats to back it. Like that image that Leaflit... Basically, let me rewind it just a little bit, okay? Leaflit was showing this image, right? That Powder posted, which featured... Powder is another racist VTuber. And this image, I'm gonna describe it, okay? Basically, Leaflit and Powder, in their VTuber avatar form, are selling or giving away... Oh, no, they're selling pineapple and Kool-Aid, which is like a trendy food, to black people. And Zingo is basically saying this is racist. Okay, apparently Zingo is a famous Leaflit hater. right? That kind of like me. You know, me and Zinga are a lot alike. Now, is this image racist? I would say, yeah. Yeah, of course. Of course it fucking is. But it's too easy to argue against that. Because basically, Leaflit and her cronies can employ a variety of convincing rhetoric to defend such an image, which is clearly generated by AI, by the way. An AI image. They can say, oh no, you see, black people, they like us. They really like us, and they really like pineapple and Kool-Aid. Everybody likes pineapple and Kool-Aid. You are white guilting. You are pearl clutching, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is like a clearly racist image on face value, right? And that's what makes it low-hanging fruit. But there is a lot of room for these people to talk in circles and word vomit endlessly about why this is actually acceptable. So the low-hanging fruit is sometimes deceptive. Sometimes it's rotten to the core. And you have to be careful about that. But when Leaflit makes a claim, right, that, like, foreigners are not contributing to, like, the American system, the American tax system, and the American profit system, right, this capitalist machine that is our macro economy, that is just demonstrably false, right? That is just easily disprovable. So that kind of low-hanging fruit, that kind of racism, that's a really good attack point, you know, attack. But these more like abstract, social, you know, faux pas that are clearly racist. It's not really the best to go after this, because you're gonna have an army of chuds that are like, actually, and it's just annoying and pointless. And also, by pointless, I don't mean it is of no consequence at all. Like, you know, racist images such as this one are fairly consequential. But it just doesn't, it isn't indicative of a material issue, right? Like, that is, you know, demonstrably disprovable. Like immigrants are welfare queens or whatever. Anyway, let's keep going.
I couldn't reply. Unfortunate. Anyway, let's keep going with this. Yeah, this guy goes after me too.
And their unfounded claims, which is totally fair game, right?
They're kind of like in a circle.
It goes
like,
after you.
There's like a circle of these people, and like they camp. What they do is they camp like VTubers, like me, Powder, Kirsha, Celestium, and like we get camped by these people, and then they just talk shit constantly
on social media.
And then Orbiter, I think so.
Hey, that's me.
Rights to farm you for content. But this individual doesn't agree, shaming Kirsha for going against.
Come on, bro. Yo, Leaflit will never bring up the wizard, right? The wizard known as J-Star. She will never mention me. She's a pussy.
Wait, this was wait, hold on.
I be camping you harder than anyone, bitch.
This is the one I did a video on.
Because, well, I think anyone is fair game. Don't discriminate. When
Come on, man.
I don't care if you have 1 follower or 1 million. If you're going to attack someone and directly tag them, they have every right to respond.
Yeah, so no punching down people.
Literally what you're asking for when you're.
Here's my take on punching down. You should counter punch every single person. It doesn't matter. Like literally, like if a dwarf walked up to me and like punched me, I would be stomping the fuck out of them. To be honest, like it doesn't fucking matter. I don't care. If you start it, you deserve it. It's the same thing with like women that punch men. Like I believe they deserve a full uppercut. To be honest.
Tagging them directly. Now, Kirsha would have some fun with this and monetize her haters.
I mean,
the thread below
sure.
shows how disingenuous and
reasonable force.
No, you don't get to start it. You do not get to start it and be like, well, actually, I'm like, you know, I'm so weak and small. You shouldn't. No, dude, you fucking start it. You start it, then it's gonna keep going, and we're gonna finish it.
The previous poster says, I don't even think that person or me really hates you. I don't know why you're freaking out when people are just describing why they believe you're a white supremacist.
I think that this is really, when Leaflit talks about this, and she does this often, right? She talks about this exact thing, which is like defending herself, physically defending herself from other people that she thinks are scary. Or like a protected class, right? Like she just brought up little people, right? I think she called them. I think she said dwarf if a dwarf attacked me, right? Which is, you know, okay, all right. I'm not gonna like get all woke-tarded and pearl clutch over that, but like it's little people, dude. Okay, and anyway. Leaflit loves to fantasize about, like, defending herself from other people and, people that, typically, like, are supposed to be protected, right? They're, like, a protected class. Like, oh, yeah, what if a disabled person attacked me? Well, I'd just start stomping them, right? Like that, like, Leaflit loves to say shit like that. Like, oh, what if a child attacked me? Well, I'd kill him. I'd kill the child. Like, okay, man, well, that's never gonna fucking happen, right? And furthermore, you're never going to be in a self-defense situation anyway, because you never fucking leave your house, right? You never leave your house, like, unless you get burglarized, right? That's the only way. That's the only way, but that probably won't happen either. And anyway, it's so fucking ridiculous. It's like I always say, Leaflit, she has shower thoughts, and she reveals those thoughts on stream, and sometimes it's kind of fucking embarrassing. Like, it makes me cringe. I'm like, why? Why did you even say this? Why did you say that you would stomp on a dwarf? Why? That's weird. That's so fucking weird. Like nobody has no normal, sane person has these thoughts. Okay, they just don't. They just don't. But even, like, people that fantasize about self-defense situations, right? Like, that's more normal. Okay, that's more normal. But that's still, like, a weird thing. Like, that's not healthy. That's a sign that you're a paranoid person. Okay, it is. It is. And, you know, maybe in our society it's, like, kind of normal to be paranoid. I don't know. Anyway.
Exactly how I feel about it.
And then that other user replies saying, okay, that's your opinion. It's not like I really see you as less than me.
Yeah, we went over this one.
Which is very interesting.
These posts just seem so insecure. Like, they just feel like they're so insecure from Ava here.
Add on to show just how empathetic and better.
Well, yeah, she's a Destiny fan.
3 days when Charlie Kirk was assassinated to wait for updates. Clearly,
yeah, like that's so like, dude. Oh, you couldn't sleep for 3 days. Why? Why? Because you were so scared. Dude, by day 2, I was laughing. I was laughing, dude. Destiny fans are so fucking funny, dude. Like, you can't laugh at anything, really. Okay, what happened to Charlie Kirk is terrible, right? It's terrible. I hate it. I don't like it, right? But like, it was also kind of funny. Like, let's be real, okay? Like, let's not pretend like we're like MAGA conservatives. Oh, we'll carry the flame, right? Like that's so fucking lame, dog. Like, do you think that they would do that for us? Do you honestly think that if someone on the left were shot and killed, that they would be like, oh, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep for 3 days. Really? Is that what you think? Like, fuck no. Fuck no. George Floyd died and was murdered, right? Very visibly, very clearly. And they're still making memes about him. It's been like 6 years. They're still making fucking memes about him, bro.
Or people I criticize. Your rhetoric
I wonder
is
if that's
bad,
even
in my
true.
opinion, though, so whatever.
You know what I mean? Like, they always say
Okay,
this.
well,
Oh, like, you know, when the Charlie Kirk thing happened.
But yeah, but also it is just funny. Okay, like Charlie Kirk being killed, it is like in many ways a funny thing. Okay, it's crazy. It's terrible. It's evil. Murder is terrible. Okay, but like, come on, man. Like, the guy got assassinated by Israel. Right? They fucking blasted him over nothing. Over fucking nothing. And all these chud conservatives are like, oh, he was so apolitical. He was such a centrist. Like, they shot the messenger. Like, dude, he said prowling blacks go after white people, and they're like, oh yeah, he was a centrist. Oh yeah. Yeah, dude.
It's a bad thing. Like, dude, I wonder if that's even true.
Here's the other poster who got called out after tagging Kirsha saying here, Ava.
Yeah, and I mean, that, honestly, when like, conservatives cry virtue signaling, right, usually I'm like, like, shut the fuck up. Like, how do you know? But to be so for real, like, you don't give a fuck about Charlie Kirk. Okay, he was an evil racist, right? And what happened to him was terrible, sure. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm sad that he's gone, right? And I said this at the very beginning, right? Back then, I didn't find it as funny, his murder, okay? But, like, at the beginning, I maintained this. Like, he was a terrible person. Okay, he was. That's just undeniable. Okay? And no, not all conservatives are terrible people, okay? But if you expressed your views in the way that Charlie Kirk did with routine, then yeah, you're terrible, okay? If you have said in the past and, like, you haven't like completely revoked the statement and denounced it, if you said prowling blacks go after white people all over America, that's a fact. Direct quote from Charlie Kirk, by the way. Then you're terrible. Okay, you are a menace if you say that shit. You're a terrible person. Okay, undeniable. So I spare no sympathies for the man. Like, he shouldn't have been killed, right? I'm not saying, like, that it's good that he's dead. Okay, it's awful what happened, and it only, like, heightened tensions, of course. But moreover, it just accomplished nothing. Okay, for everyone involved, except maybe Israel, but not really, because everybody was looking at them, like, sideways, you know?
So this is very funny. They're both making it very clear they never wish harm on
I wish harm on everybody that wishes me harm. It's that simple. I don't wish harm on people that disagree with me, but if they wish me harm, then I wish them harm. Except I wish for harm for them to the maximum, basically. If you wish...
Well, that's crazy. Well, that's crazy, man. Like, first of all, you claim to be a Christian, right? A bad Christian. That's what you've said. Direct quote from Leaflit, by the way. I'm a bad Christian. Like, okay, be better then. Be good or something. Like, what? But anyway, Leaflit, have you ever heard the verse, an eye for an eye? You ever heard that one? Wow. Wow, crazy.
I wish harm on you to the maximum.
To the maximum. To the maximum. Interesting.
Basically, I never start it ever. Like, I don't want to start like this kind of, like, how do I say? I don't want to start the aggression, but then when you aggress on me, then I take it as far as I want, basically, as far as I can, honestly. Like, it's not my fault, right? Like, if you try to rob me, it's not my fault that you're trying to rob me. It's not my fault that you're threatening my life, right? I'm not gonna assume that, like, you have any intent to stop if you fake that you're trying to hurt me. Does that make sense?
Through their teeth. So this person points out, no, you didn't. Here's some highlights of you not doing that.
Okay, so if somebody pushes you, Leaflit, do you think it's okay to pull out a gun and shoot them? Is that what you think?
We will go full Carmelo and these guys, bro.
F. Charlie Kirk.
Bro.
Saying he's people's Lord and Savior.
Well, okay, then what the fuck did he do wrong? Tell me, what did Carmelo Anthony... Like, I don't know. It's just because he's black, right? Like, that's it. There is no logical consistency. For those of you that might be watching this in the future and you've already forgotten or like or whatever, Carmelo Anthony stabbed a white kid because he pushed him. Okay, that is the current set of facts that have been revealed to the public that we know so far. Okay, the kid pushed him, Carmelo stabbed him. Rest in peace. Okay. So, obviously, Leaflit thinks that was bad, okay, because Carmelo is a black man, right? Or a black kid, black 17-year-old. Okay, so okay. So the stabbing was bad, even though he pushed him first. But if someone pushes you, Leaflit, because you're not black, you can kill them. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, no one's left to debate after...
I don't understand.
And basically mocking the Charlie Kirk insanity, among many other things, right? Kirsha says, lying again, imagine my shock. Wow, yep. Much genuine conversation. But wait, it gets worse. Not only is that user lying about being distraught in regards to what happened to Charlie, but so is the user Ava. You can see their post.
Oh, okay, but you can't know that. You can't. Now, I know what I said just a second ago. I know. But keep in mind, we're talking about liberals here, okay? We're not even just talking about any liberals, right? if what I've heard is true, and Ava is a Destiny fan, Destiny fans are as right-wing as liberal gets. Okay, they're basically conservatives. They are conservatives. Okay, they're not even liberals. They're like conservatives wearing a liberal skin suit. Okay, that's what it is. It's about to slide off and reveal their true reptilian nature. Okay, that's what Destiny people are, Destiny fans, especially in the big year 2026. You could make the argument that in the past, Destiny, yada yada, like he had a more like liberal, like left-leaning liberal audience, but since all the fallout, like it's over. Okay, it's over. No. Anyway, even though I think that Ava probably doesn't actually give a shit about Charlie Kirk, I could be wrong, and I'm not going to assume for sure, right? Because I take people's word for when it comes to like how they feel about things. Okay, if somebody says, seeing Charlie Kirk get murdered on live television was like distressing for me immensely, I'm gonna be like, oh, well, yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? Like like staying up for 3 days, right? Like losing sleep for 3 days. Okay, all right. But again, we're talking about a lib here. We're talking about a libtard. Okay, so I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. What?
These people are like literally free ranking. They just fucking lie about everything.
Bros last
Dude,
words were gang violence, then he proceeded to
this is
die
so
to
fucking
deny
annoying.
Yeah, but you can't know that though.
crimes with
You can't know that.
and laughter. Here's another one saying Charlie Kirk's religion would also
It's bad faith.
suffering for eternity. And this one really says it all. Charlie Kirk just got slimed.
That's racist, bro. That's so
What?
fucking racist.
How is that racist?
Dude, my people are so oppressed. It's like,
Also, it's true. Also, it's just true. Like Charlie Kirk did get slimed. That's the meaning of the word. Okay, he did. You know, that's not like, see that. Okay, let's go back. So okay, Ava said, they're displaying a tweet here. Ava said, Charlie Kirk, this is March 20th of this year. Okay, Charlie Kirk and his religion would also like us to be suffering for eternity. In Charlie Kirk's current reality, he is waiting for us to join him in hell, so we burn and suffer with him for being gay or trans. Yeah, I'm fine with him suffering in hell for eternity, actually. You know, pretty strong statement, right? Pretty strong. But, look, Charlie Kirk is almost certainly, definitely, in hell. Okay, like if you believe in hell, right? If you're not religious, okay, all right, fine. But like, I will argue this to the grave. Okay, until I will die on this hill. Okay, Charlie Kirk is definitely in hell. There is zero doubt in my mind. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, and then the next tweet was Charlie Kirk got slimed. Okay, so both of these tweets are just accurate, right? Charlie Kirk did most likely believe that gay people, trans people would go to hell. Okay, Charlie Kirk is certainly in hell himself. Okay, and on September 10th, 2025, Charlie Kirk did, in fact, just get slimed. Okay, so nothing here is really out of the ordinary.
that's racist, bro. That's so fucking racist. Dude, my people are so oppressed. It's like,
This was on the day
so fucked up.
of the assassination.
That's our
This is the
word.
person claiming they're up for days, mourning and fearing what is happening and trying to get updates.
That could still be true. Okay, just because you say, like, he got slimed, like, okay, it's like youthful slang, right? To say someone got slimed instead of getting shot. That's not really, like, a joke, you know? Like basically what Rev is saying here is like, oh, you said he got slimed on the day he died. Well, that's like you joking about it. You're not taking it seriously. How do you know that? How do you know that? It means what it means. He got slimed.
Reaction to what happened. These people are
Why is that crazy?
Tenuous, but let's get back to the main topic here. You can see how hard these ghouls are trying to push for this narrative about Kirsha, and they also exact a sort of purity testing to anyone who comes into contact with Kirsche, including the VTuber Cha-Cha, who, as we saw earlier, recently collaborated with Kirsche. Now, this was the response from some users saying, hang out with Nazis and then don't go around crying that they're calling you a Nazi. As always, they call you that to justify their terrible treatment of you and all the harm they wish upon you, and also the purity testing they apply to those who come into contact.
No. It is a category, right, Nazi, that has meaning. Okay, it has historical meaning. It has an analogous meaning. Okay, an analogous meaning. This is just the truth. Okay, like you are a Nazi, Rev. You are. Leaflit is a Nazi. Kirsche is a Nazi. Okay, now Cha-Cha, you know, I don't believe in guilt by association. I don't like guilt by association, okay? Cha-Cha is not necessarily a Nazi. This person might not have known things Kirsche, the things that Kirsche has said. Now, I find that kind of hard to believe, right? But that also isn't really an endorsement of what Kirsche has said. But it does mean that if she did know, which she probably did, because what the fuck, you're a VTuber, she's probably sympathetic, right? So she might not, like, condone the things that Kirsche says, but she's sympathetic to the plight.
Like the plague, anything you come into contact with is now a no-no and problematic, and you're applying the same ridiculous, slanderous label you gave Kirsche to anyone who interacts with her. But this is an interesting post because it is in response to a now deleted one from this tyrannical handle here, where basically this user directly tagged Cha-Cha and tried to collab police her for working with Kirsche, and they weren't done. I guess they didn't delete this one. On a completely unrelated post from Cha-Cha, they replied saying, why collab with hit white supremacy tuber Kirsche? You could always just not. Well, you could always just not say ridiculous things in the replies of completely unrelated tweets to morally virtue signal about people's collab partners. But you just look at the accounts of individuals who are doing this. I mean, just look at the activism. Pride Month, 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 Pride Month. Jaying off. Yeah, so, without their identity being the core of their personality, they would have nothing else to say. But
so true.
Here is another individual saying, seeing Cha-Cha interacting and collabing with Kirsche without knowing the drama she did is quite saddening. Oh well, the drama. Yes, people slandering you.
Okay, well, it's just kind of weird. You know, like, how did this person not know, right? Especially if they're such an ally, right? I don't know, man. Okay, I think it's kind of strange. You know, if this VTuber of Cha-Cha were to come out and be like, oh, well, I didn't know about Kirsche, I would be like, okay, fine. You know, if she's like, I didn't know, but, like, now I know, and Kirsche sucks, Kirsche's a fucking Nazi, then I'll be like, okay, alright, well, like, you know, it happens, okay? Again, is it weird? Sure. But, like, I don't know, content creators, especially content creators that, like, aren't into politics, right? Like, I assume Cha-Cha is not very much into politics. Maybe she just didn't hear about the things Kirsche has said about politics.
Yeah, you're not allowed to punch down, that's why. You just take it.
But I thought this was very interesting. The previous post, literally the one before this.
Well, no. It depends how you do it, Leaflit. If you send your community to brigade someone, right, knowingly or unknowingly, then that's fucked up, okay? Responding to criticism is fine. It crosses a line when you do it to a smaller creator and you sick your fans on them. Okay, kind of like your fans have attacked me, right? Now I can take it, right? It's fucking... Leaflet's fans are fucking nothing to me. I fucking sweat that shit off easy. But anyway, it's not everyone can, and it's not okay to do that to people. But you don't give a fuck. You've never given a fuck, and that's basically what you're saying here. That's what you're really saying.
Yeah, I guess they should take their own advice and messages they're trying to post on social media before they make these ridiculous claims and collab policing type efforts.
Yeah, they wouldn't do this shit. They wouldn't do this shit like to your face, you know?
Right here. Cha-Cha posting about something completely unrelated, but that's not enough.
Yes, I would. Hell yeah, I would.
With a literal
I might even do it better than I do it on here.
Dude, from now on, dude, these people say this shit so much. Like, they cry wolf so much from now on. Next time they say that, they're like, oh, he's a racist, like, white supremacist. I was gonna say, yeah.
True.
Yeah, you got
Yeah, you should.
How'd you know?
How did I know? By watching you. Just like anyone else would. If they just tacitly watch you, idly, they will also discover you're a white supremacist.
I was trying to hide that, but you know.
No, you aren't.
I don't even know the context of what they're talking about, but you can see
lies.
A very poorly intentioned person by saying stuff like this. But of course, they weren't done. There was a totally unrelated post where Cha-Cha was talking about the game mixtape game, if you can actually call it that.
Show them your awards. Dude, you know, I kind of do want
Still
one.
haven't seen mixtape.
They can get some awards made.
Still don't fucking care.
You know, I'll pay for it. You know, and ask them if I can make a trophy with their thing on there. Have it shipped.
I'll never understand why people care about bad video games. Like, just don't fucking buy it. You know, watch the trailer, watch a gameplay video. If you buy a game and you don't like it, refund it. If you can't refund it, excuse me, consider moving off the platform if you can't refund it.
You know, that'd be pretty sick, actually. BT Cyber, not thank you so much for the 100. The fact that Cha-Cha was brave enough to step down dude's club was heartening. It's great. That's great, yeah. But these people have cried wolf so much that I don't even care what they say anymore. It's like, call me whatever you want. Like, it doesn't matter anymore.
But is fine with collaborating with people victims, predators. We made the wrong people internet.
That's not Rumble Wallet. I didn't.
Careful what you wish for.
Gold in here. And it's like, imagine being so unwell, so unhappy that you're branding your accounts with the person you hate. I mean, talk about mind-broken behavior, but you can see they've dedicated their life to whining about all the problematic people on social media. You know
what it really feels like, to be honest, is like these people, they don't have any identity. They don't have a sense of, like their entire personality and identity is nothing. And this is why they have to cling on to these, like, really, like, they have to be obsessed about these sort of immutable characteristics, because nothing else describes them. Like, when you say, like, tell me about yourself.
What immutable characteristics? You being a Nazi? Leaflit. That's not a mutable characteristic. You could stop being a Nazi. You could do that.
Themselves is like, oh, I'm like, my skin color is this, or oh, I'm like gay.
Oh, okay.
They have nothing else. There's nothing.
No, you obsess over that. You are the one that peddles the idea that black people are less intelligent, right? Because of the color of their skin, or because the color of their skin indicates something else about their genetics, which does affect their intelligence. It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit, and you know it. You know it. Even if it only in your heart of hearts. You fucking know that you're lying. But you do it anyway.
That's what I think it's on.
Including me, of course, and a bit of the RDS, and I saw this post where someone was happily sharing that.
Like, libtards obsessing with the immutable characteristics is really just you saying something racist, and then they say, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you say something like that? And they're right to do it.
But they said some poor kid in Bengal is working their behind off to make these bad-looking plushies. Well,
actually, for me, it's China, and it's adult women, which they're more effective. To be honest, it's like kids are too small to get it done fast enough. You know.
I was thinking that there are 1,000 people.
And like when they carry stuff, like when kids carry stuff, they can't carry it like think about like how wide their steps are compared to an adult, right? It's like if they're carrying like a bomb like across the factory, it's like they just do it way slower, right? The only thing that kids are really good for is making bombs and like munitions, to be honest. So like you know, if I were in that business, then maybe, but then you know, with plushies, it's not really worth it.
Who order these would disagree with that. Also, again, they slander as they breathe. Just to clarify for this individual, right from Blue Market's own website, they craft their products in factory.
Well, the good thing about kids though is they only take like 5 years to spawn, right? They're like an adult. Like an adult, you know, to get like that, they get the stride where you can walk at that speed, you can carry like stuff this way. Like we're talking like 18 years here, right? Whereas like kids like 5 years spawn to like work on some stuff. So you know,
Texas in the United States.
Yeah. Ethical production under capitalism.
Yeah, way better deal.
Blue Sky had some things to say about this collab as well. This individual saying, how the heck are you Latina, yet you're willing to collab with a white supremacist? If you want to know who I'm talking about Cha-Cha and Kirsha. So this is very funny. So they bring out the fact that Cha-Cha is Puerto Rican, which is very funny because giving her past joke about ice.
Yeah, I mean, that is funny, okay? But not for whatever the fuck he's about to say, okay? Because, look, guys, we really need to stop with the, oh wow, I can't believe that this Latin American person is racist. It's really quite common, okay? And it has been for a while. Get over it. Okay, now if you see like black people, you know, African Americans, if you see them, or if you see a black person being racist, that, okay, like that, yeah, that's a little weird. Okay, that's a little out of the ordinary. Still, you know, you see stuff like that regularly. And all of it obviously pales in comparison to the racism that white people be doing, okay? But, like, really, it's just not that crazy. It really isn't. You know? Am I crazy?
Now they're correctly identifying her that you cancel her for working with Kirja, who they believe is a white supremacist. Interesting how that works. But then again, you look at the accounts, and I mean, I would say this is outrageous, but this is just blue sky. It's and tough slay.
You see what I mean? Look at guys. Look at the buffs. Look at the buffs they have to cast. They have any sort of personality. It's
Tough slay. And just like anything else on blue sky, or
holy fuck, man.
it's crazy. All here is asking you for money. I'm sure your
world debuffs.
having financial problems would be a lot better suited if you were, I don't know, doing anything but writing about all the problematic YouTubers in your head. But anyway, some people would say, seriously, effing hell. Now she collaborated. I know she collabs with Billion, which is one thing, but effing Kirsha. Now I see blue sky is still mad at Billion. Not. The poster we just talked about clarified, doubled down, saying,
I don't even know that one.
This is the same VTuber jokes about Billion being
They're not racist enough.
Yeah, no wonder she's willing to hang out with Kirsha.
I only watch the most racist
She was
YouTubers.
getting canceled by the usual suspects on Twitter because she made a joke about Billion's MIA status from streaming, joking about ICE coming and getting her, and it was very clearly a joke, but people morally virtue signaled about this, and
even a joke.
canceled Cha-Cha, who doubled down and said, I have nothing to apologize for.
Even a joke is too much for them.
Backlash, which was very refreshing to see, but of course, more VTubers are weighing in on Blue
I mean, it's like if you lived in Nazi Germany, right? And you were like, oh, I hope the SS doesn't come get me in my home and send me to a concentration camp. Like, yeah, that's not really funny, you know?
I must have missed that. Holy moly.
That's just like a reference.
Just like, what are we dealing with here?
Dear femboy,
and it's
oh my goodness.
Communist.
It's really distasteful.
Once again,
Hold on, dude, the buffs are insane on this one, chat. Oh my god. Oh, dude, is this real? Is this actually... Dude, chat, you're gonna have to see this buff list, man. This buff list is insane. You guys are not ready for this.
Chat, can you put things about yourself in your bio?
Activist, gaming streamer, they, them, autistic, disabled, chronically ill, black, Borico, Alaska native femboy, queer, trans, stoner, anti-fascist, communist, baby, bread tuber, mutual aid. This is so crazy. This is so crazy. Sweeping the Nazis down their videos here. Bro, dude, they've got... Oh my god. They're like buffed up on their model, too, guys. Like, this goes deep. This goes deep, chat. Like, dude, look, their model's buffed up, too. Like, even their model's buffed up. Dude. Holy fuck. I think this is the final boss, man. This is like, yeah, this is like final boss shit right here.
Tommy's catching an L, but then again, they probably feel very safe on Blue Sky. Also, I just noticed the person identifies as an it. That has been a theme of both of my videos today. People like
MDNI means minors don't interact because they like prom.
It's.
So it's like, don't look at my stuff, basically.
Ironically enough. But they added on saying, I'm not surprised that Cha-Cha...
She sent her community after that person.
Billion collab, historically, Edgelord Central. She loving those white supremacist dollars.
Wait, is that white supremacist? Dude, what? Yeah! What? White supremacist, where's my money? What do you mean I've been doing this for free?
We're talking about, where is this white supremacist fund?
Okay, Leaflit. Okay, man. Like, dude. Like, look, I'm not gonna act like Leaflit is a millionaire, right? I don't think that, okay? I don't believe that. But, like, you ain't got a job.
Your money from. Also, anyone who spells white like this, eternally online, absolutely eternally online. And I'm sure this person will be very upset about this video I uploaded to Patreon today. I do exclusive, talking about the Carmelo Anthony guilty verdict and the ghoulish responses from many people on social media.
We all know BB gave you the 7K
verbalizing a lot of violent...
I did have the Israel hat in my the Israel military hat.
Huh?
You didn't give me any money, though. Wait, hold on. So you're telling me that all I got was a fucking hat? All I got was a hat? Star David hat? No, it's a hat that says Israeli military on it, because I used to play Airsoft. I used to play Airsoft, and my dad went to Israel to go visit all the, the holy sites and stuff, because my dad, Christian family. So he wanted to go, see the tomb of Jesus and all that stuff, right? All the stuff happened. I don't know. The religious tour you go on to, like, see all this stuff. And then, he goes, Leaflit, I got you something. I was like, yeah, I know you like that military stuff. I got you a hat, and it just says like Israeli military on it. It has like a giant fucking Israel flag on the side, and I was like, oh, thanks, Dad. So I put it in my closet, and I forgot about it, right? And then I was cleaning out my closet, and then I found it. Yeah.
reactions to this guilty verdict, but also literally committing violence in response. So if you want to check out my latest Patreon exclusive, I'll put a link to it in the pinned comment. Done with many more. But of course, all this weighs down to problematic VTuber collabs with someone, now they're problematic, and all the usual suspects have to make it known that they are. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like, consider subscribing, turning on notifications for daily uploads and multiple streams.
Yeah, you know what? That's my new stance on it, guys.
But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.
It's a good video by Rev. That's really my new stance from now on. Is like when they're like, "Oh, you're like a white supremacist, racist." I'm just like, "Yeah, you're right. You fucking got me, dude." Wow. How did you fucking know?
Yeah, you should.
I'm just tired of like, I'm tired of fighting it. You know, I'm just over it.
Well, you know, you wouldn't have to fight it, Leaflit. Never mind.